with Andy T taking a full haul of points. Perfect score for him, but he's not here today. So Partanen, as we mentioned, is now sitting best as he is here for this round, and Michael de Turk will be behind him in the points. Pauli Partanen is on the pole with Jukka Tolinen starting in second. It'll be Timothy Vaughn in P3. The engines start to rev as the lights come up and the green flag is out. Partanen is off the line. Great. Oh, it's a horrible start for Vaughn and a great start for the Turk. He flies up to third before we even reach the first corner. As they try to file into the first turn, it looks like we have no incidents.
Everybody nice and clean behind them. Looks like a little bit of side-by-side there in the back with Vaughn. Oh, it's a big hornet's nest. Ove Trangrade leading the way in there. The 9 of Yanni Ryan and trying to get through. And they're still side-by-side there, it looks like, between Timothy Vaughn and Timothy Reed.
Vaughn with his horrible start. Looks like he might be slotted down to 6 here. That'll be a 3-position loss unless he can hold off Reed. And also Finnegan trying to make it 3 wide down into the Spitzkura. This might not end well unless they're very heads up here. Oh, behind them, there's a big hit as Ove Trangrade gets rammed from behind. And I think that was from Ryan. Looks like Edwards might be overtaken by Freesia, as he started in 8th, apparently had a very bad start to the race. He's down in 12th, trying to make up for that by overtaking at least one down through the Parabolica. Side by side, they even out. Not much of a straight line speed advantage for Freesia through that long left-hander and breaking down in the Spitzkura. Edwards is going to get a better launch. Oh, as they spin the tires up and almost bang wheels.
And that's some of the danger in those slow-speed corners. Very easy to spin up these big rear tires with as much torque as they have. Freesia trying to take a very wide line to clip him off. And there he's able to get it done. Edwards now under attack from Suarez a little bit, but Suarez in turn is under attack from Barry West.
Doesn't go defensive. He holds to the left-hand sides. Suarez takes the open invitation, tries to outbrake him down into the Spitzkura, and he's got a nose ahead, but he's got to get the exit right, and he does.
Ove now looking very, very aggressive here. Is he going to have a look under the north curve? No, he's going to keep it behind him now. Runs a little bit wide.
Yeah, Barry West having to catch the car. That's the second corner road he went wide, the south and the north curve. He just straddled the curbs and Trangrade took advantage.
I'm not entirely sure there, and it's not exactly what we'd expect out of Gernot. As we've said, Gernot is really just not... Whoa, that's a big off in front of him. That's Yanni Ryanen.
Now he gets towed forward by the slipstream. Let's see who's got better straight line speed.
Looks like as they go down, Ove looking for the move here on Pablo Suarez. He's going to have a peek, maybe try to get it done. That's a very late maneuver, but he's at least going to be able to get the inside and gets better run off the corner.
Oh, but Snyder's in. Did he hit the incident limit? Is this a drive-through penalty? That is a real shame if that's the case. He must have been off a number of times. Oh, and something's happened to Reed and Turk. Coming together down into the Spitzkura, but this started with the Turk spinning the car. Drivers have been just holding station with each other, but this side-by-side battles carries all the way down into Mercedes. That's Suarez to the inside, and Suarez can't quite get it done. West continues the attack, and as it switches back into the right-hander, no, he's not going to be brave enough. As still side-by-side through multiple corners now. Do they dare through Mobile 1? This is single file. He manages to get ahead.
Got a little bit of a side-by-side here. This is Gernot Freesia trying to work on the 13 of Nathan Finnegan.
Shallow exit, and you can see how hard it is to get the throttle down for Freesia, cranking that wheel on. The car complaining as he tried to get on the power. He'll get a second chance, but he decides not to go for it into Mercedes.
At the top speeds there. Yeah, looks like he's down a little bit. We've got some action behind.
That's Williams trying to attack on Vaughn and went around the long way. He's going to cut back, but this is going to be the outside once again, at least once they get to the braking. This is going to be tough. Wheel to wheel down in a Mercedes. It's been a popular spot into here. Still nobody willing to give way. Williams back to the inside. Can he make this stick? No, the outside on the exit of that corner seems to be the place to be. Timothy Vaughn, no, he's going to be on the outside of Mobile 1. He holds tough. Oh my my goodness, those two are tooth and nail, and Vaughn will stay in
All
sixth.
right, let's spool up that GSRC replay as he comes back through. Just took a little bit too much of the entry curve there into Mobile 1 and just lost it, Joe.
Suarez and Edwards are side by side, coming down to the Spitzker, a long way around. Suarez likes the traction, as do a lot of drivers coming off of there, just opening up the wheel. Edwards fights back, gets into the slipstream. Defensive move there for Suarez, coming down to the braking into Mercedes just behind them. That's Barry West, also for position, but sliding into position. It looks like Suarez will retain 11th.
Any overtake going in on the out of it is here comes Edwards down into the same corner.
And great heads up by Edwards. He gives a little bit of space on West, who wanted to try and attack him. West weaving to show him in the mirrors, comes back around, carries the speed down into Mercedes and gets the inside away from him. He's given space. Oh, they're going to tangle. They're going to tangle hard and come to a halt as West has to wait for him. Pauli Partsinen out of the south curve and to the finish line, takes the win here today in round 2.
A commanding drive for Pauli Partsinen, absolutely electric. Following him home behind it will be Jukka Tolinen to cross the line to come home P2, and Timothy Reed only 1.4 seconds behind him to come home P3.